Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
So beautiful clear blue skies out there this afternoon. We've had high pressure move in. After a few kind of gloomy days, we had some showers and even some thunder out there of the past week or so. Today is a nice break from all that. However, we've got temperatures just below 60 degrees. So it is on the cooler side and temperatures are going to continue to drop. There's actually a large portion of the country that's going to be well below average over the next couple of days. Even some record lows coming up for the northeastern quadrant of the United States. So it's going to be cooler. We have these temperature swings, especially as we head between April, May, and June, as we head from spring into summer. So that's what we've got on the dock for the next week or so. But temperatures this evening dropping down into the 50s. Now, we have just a little bit less than a full moon tonight, but still going to be a very clear night to do some stargazing out there. Very clear skies, temperatures in the 50s. Whenever we have cooler temperatures, that's a cooler atmosphere. It makes it less noisy for stars. And the wind is also going to be fairly light as well. So that makes it really good, especially if you have a telescope out. It's going to not knock it around too much. So I give it probably an A rating for tonight. If you're a stargazer like I am, I'm probably going to try and take a few pictures with my camera. But tomorrow, not going to be the case, and it looks like we're going to see a little bit more cloud cover over the next week or so. So tonight's really the best night that we've got. Temperatures into the 60s tomorrow, a little bit breezy, and some showers coming through in the afternoon. We'll look at that on Futurecast in a moment. Then we see the downward trend in those temperatures. We've got freezing coming up for Sunday morning, so back to the cold weather, it looks like, more like early April rather than early May. The 30s will eventually give way back to 40s, and 40s for highs giving way back to 60s for highs. But notice that we've got here on Monday about a 20% chance of rain and maybe some flurries in parts of the state. I'm not saying here for the Tri-Cities, but it could be something that we see at least on radar. Looking at temperatures right now, we're mostly in the upper 50s, so it is a mild day like we were saying, but winds are fairly light. We've got that high pressure I was mentioning that's moved in. The clockwise turn in those winds is what we usually see with the high pressure, and that's brought down a lot of cooler air from Canada, so that's going to keep bringing in the chilly conditions over the next couple of days, really. A little bit of a weak cold front coming through Montana right now, so that's going to be our next weather maker. That's going to be the system that swings through, brings us a little bit of rain as we head over the next 24 hours or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at that on Futurecast. As we play this out, this will start to move towards the Tri-Cities area, but first off, we see a little bit of a string of some light rain moving in, and then we see the cold front. Behind this is where we see those cold temperatures, highs in the 40s we're talking about. So that rain coming through late on Saturday afternoon into the evening, and look at that, Minnesota, Wisconsin seeing a little bit of snow with that. And then as we switch over to a longer range model here, it's also bringing a little bit of snow through the Black Hills, maybe into the Sand Hills here in the state of Nebraska. A little bit of snow there even on Tuesday morning. So not really looking like it's a good chance for the Tri-Cities area. We've only ever seen up to a trace of snow in the entire month of March over the 125 years of record keeping. We've only seen it a couple dozen times. So it's pretty rare that we see it. We've only seen accumulating snow 4 times, in fact. But lows tomorrow morning, even into the 30s, up to the 60s in the afternoon. Then on tomorrow night into Sunday morning, this is when you'll probably want to cover your plants. We're looking at temperatures getting down to the freezing mark and even some 20s across the northern part of the viewing area. Spencer?